Hello, I'm back. More exciting car parts for the CRX. Last video we talked about steering wheels, so I finally have what I actually need to install it because the mailman finally came. So this is an NRG quick disconnect 2.5, we'll talk about that, and a short hub. We'll talk about that too. I'm gonna install them both in this video along with the Sparco steering wheel, but first, let's unbox these, see what the heck I actually have here. Okay, we'll start with the quick disconnect. First of all, the boxes of these are sparkly and cool. They kind of remind me of this Venom comic book from the 90s. Same vibe. Anyways. Oh, see? Stickers. Compatibility list, model numbers and vehicles. More stickers. Disclaimers. Won't be reading those. Catalogs for stuff. Cool stuff. All right, now for the main event. The 2.5 disconnect. 2.5 is not a size, it's like a generation. The big difference between this one and the previous ones is it has these big fins. And then this is the carbon fiber version because I'm a sucker for that shit. But yeah, the way these work, you pull on that and then that comes off. Okay, what else is in here? Mounting hardware. So this bit is universal for the most part. This should match up to, there's two different bolt patterns here. One is for like Momo and Sparco wheels, and the other one is for NRG wheels. I have a Sparco wheel, so that should be just fine. And then the second part that we haven't opened yet is the part that's actually vehicle specific. So you get one of these, the style that you want, and then you get one of these. This is the short hub that actually needs to be specific for your car, which is what this little part list was about. So with any luck, I have the right part for the CRX here. More stickers. And this thing. Oh, more stuff. Looks like it's more of the same. Sticker, catalog, disclaimer, compatibility list. So, if I have the right stuff, then I will take off the CRX steering wheel, put this on, probably like that, bolt it up, and then this is going to mate up to this somehow, probably like that, and then this to the steering wheel. Cool, let's do it. We're in the car. Step one, take off the steering wheel. And I have it in a mostly straight, at least eyeball straight position. Under this Honda symbol is going to be a nut that I have to remove. If I cared much about the steering wheel, I probably wouldn't remove it with this flathead. I would try to find something gentler, but because I might scratch it. But this thing is pretty much toast. Nobody wants to install an old factory wheel in a car, right? Down in there is our nut. I believe it is a 19. About to find out. I've got a deep socket. It is a 19. It's not deep enough though. Gotta go get an extension. Okay, we're back with an extension. it is off. Oh, check that out. All right, so no wheel. This guy right here is the contact for the horn, and then I assume it's just going through that for the ground. So, which is consistent with what we see here. This big metal plate that's greased. Awesome, okay. So we're gonna put that right on here. It has a white dot and it has writing that to tell us which way is up. That, nope, that looks pretty good. That nut that we removed, totally saved, is right here. We're gonna put that on. So the hub's installed. This is part of the quick disconnect. This, I'll have to connect the horn wires and then the 6 screws that came with the hub to go on there. Actually, they came with the quick disconnect. I'm gonna go right there. That couldn't be simpler. So now that the hub is on, the quick disconnect can click on and off of it, and that's all great. But at first I would have to put the steering wheel on this. But if you watch the unboxing for the Sparco wheel, you know that it doesn't come with anything at all. It definitely didn't come with any screws. So I have to go to Ace, get some screws. Check back in a minute. Now, if you didn't already know this, Ace Hardware, at least the one by my house, is the best place for finding very specific little screws like we're about to need. So hopefully I can find them. So because these have little beveled holes, I definitely want this type of screw that's meant to go into a recessed hole. These ones are a little long and bottom out, so I'm gonna get 6 of these. So we're back from Ace, back from Ace Hardware, and the good news is we got the screws. Now I'm noticing here, this is a Sparco wheel and NRG hub, quick disconnect. The Sparco has a male spade and a ring terminal, but the hub has a male spade and a female spade. So I can't actually connect these. I have to cut this off, put a female spade on here, throw some shrink wrap on it. Okay, fine. Let's do that then. I'll have links to all these tools and bits I use in the description. Now you may be wondering, why do I always have links in the description? Well, that's because they're sponsored links. And if you click on them, I get like a quarter. Well, if you buy something. Now you may be thinking, but Hoyle, nobody watches your videos, so is it really worth the effort to put sponsored links to all the tools and supplies you use? No, probably not really. But you should be asking yourself, what can you do to improve that? Well, you could like the video, you could share the video, you could comment on the video, make the YouTube algorithm gods think that this is a dope video that everybody should watch. And that would probably help. You know, though, as long as I'm selling tools, the Ryobi heat gun is awesome. Sure, right now I'm working at a bench, so I could be using a plug-in one just as well. But if you're wiring in a vehicle, this is sick. Okay, presto. Easy when you have the right tools. So I've got these little channels here with which to route those wires, and the quick disconnect came with this washer, so I'm going to use it. So here's the screws from Ace. I would have preferred black. Maybe I'll replace them with black in the future, but at least they fit, and they even use the same hex key. Cool. Okay, moment of truth time. Hey, not bad. Look at that. Cool. Let's go for a test drive. So, first impressions. First of all, sorry, I know it's loud in here. Second, first thing I thought, wow, this is weird. It feels odd at first. It's smaller. It is D-shaped. It is made of a different material that I'm used to, but I do like it, and obviously it looks cool. And what I wasn't sure of ahead of time was how good was the distance going to be between me and the steering wheel. And it feels really good. Like, I could maybe be a little closer or a little farther, which probably tells me I'm in the right spot. Oh, there goes a cop. Be cool, guys. Alright. Yeah, so I think it's pretty sweet. I have an autocross event tomorrow where I'll really get to put it through its paces. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for whatever the heck it is I do next to this car.